Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Carrie. I'm an intuitive guide and a divine light channel. And I want to clear the energy first and call on my spirit team, my angels and my guides and source, and to step aside and allow the divine to work through me. I wanted to speak to empaths today and talk about the density that you've had to go through and all of the lessons that you've had to learn, all of the challenges that you've faced in life. And the reason for that, Spirit is guiding me to share with you, is so that you could learn discernment. And the empaths, are the future leaders of the new earth. We're being called into leadership. And, it may be just through speaking like I'm doing or something like that, sharing your story. But all forms of leadership, really living as a leader. And the reason we are being called to become leaders of the new earth is because, you know, humanity needs people with empathy to lead. And the other part of it too is learning to be indifferent, learning to discern between who's real and who's not, because, a lot of people out there are wearing masks. And if you're a leader or a coach or something like that, or you want to be, God is giving you that discernment or has given you discernment through those lessons, those hard lessons you've had to learn, so that you could know who is worthy of your time and energy. A lot of people are going to be wearing masks and they're going to pretend like they want your help, but they are, in fact, just trying to learn a new technique, or, it's kind of like playing a game. They want to go to the end and win without going through all of the challenging work that we have to do in order to heal. So I'm speaking to healers, I'm speaking to spiritual coaches and teachers, I'm speaking to empaths, future leaders, chosen ones. And chosen ones, people get offended by that word, or it triggers them into thinking that, only certain people are chosen by God. But what it is you were chosen to come here and break chains and break patterns and break curses over your family lineage, you know, um, and to heal traumas for the ancestral line that you came into. And so, if you have done all that work or you're currently doing it, you are chosen by your family to serve this purpose for the whole entire lineage. And so, take time to congratulate yourself and pat yourself on the back for the work that you've done and the growth you've experienced, excuse me, and be thankful and grateful for the lessons that you've had to learn. The only way that you can advance timelines and do a quantum shift or a quantum leap into a new timeline is if you put in the work. And it's through that healing of yourself that you're able to advance to the next timeline. But if you haven't fully learned all of the lessons you came here to learn and integrated them, you won't be able to advance into a higher timeline until you do so. And so that's motivation to do the work. And that is pretty much the message I wanted to bring to you on that. It seems like there was one other thing I wanted to touch on, but okay, we're going to get into the reading and we'll see where it goes from there. There may be more information coming forward to help you on your journey. Oh, also, I'm hearing that the healing work is done and the learning is done. If you've fully integrated the lessons and all parts of yourself back into you, then the work is done. There's no other work that you need to do other than serving your life purpose. And so, you may have experienced a recent graduation, and Spirit is calling you simply to move forward and to help others and serve the collective with your unique gifts now. And so I'm going to open up with your spiritual gift activations. I have solar light upgrade, solar plexus chakra healing, and it's being activated, and that is activating your inner fire and your willpower. Let's see what else wants to come through. I have my little cosmic kitty baby here. She's laying down and being mellow. She was all over the place until I started this message. And I always think she's going to interfere. Oh, here she comes. But she lays down quietly once I start speaking, which is amazing. But here she goes. She hears me talking about her. All right, let's see what else wants to come through. I have stellar gateway activation, infinite potential, and manifestation vortex. So know and recognize that you have infinite potential and possibilities as you manifest, and stay focused on what you want to create, not what you don't want to create. And release all fears and limited beliefs and false beliefs, and stay focused on your path of where you're going and what you want to create in this new phase. And higher heart activation, dropping shields, divine love, your heart is healed. So you're dropping those shields of protection and being open to giving and receiving love again. After a very difficult time, a lot of betrayal, a lot of hurt, a lot of grief and sorrow, a lot of loneliness and isolation, as you have went on the journey inward to complete this healing process. And your heart is now healed. Emerald tablet activation, cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, and conscious manifesting. You hear that? Conscious manifesting. So let's see what else. The divine matrix, interconnectedness, synchronicity, and God incidences happening in your life. And if you see synchronicities, that is an indication that you are on your life purpose path. And I am a life purpose coach. So if you need some assistance tapping in, let me know. All that information is in the description. And I have Hather light codes, light immersion, full system upgrade, and power recall. Recall all of your power and all of your energy back to you. And memories of Atlantis, spiritual acceleration, progress, and technology. You are making a lot of progress on your journey to inner discovery and healing. And I have Orion activation coming through for you. So supernova, recreation, renewal, and rebirthed by light. And I'm going to take one more. Star gathering. Stars are aligned, remembering home and your soul family. And it could be very lonely, going through the initiation process on a spiritual journey. If you've tried to level up and taken some initiations to become a healer or a spiritual teacher, anything like that, the journey is not easy. I mean, it's like you have to put in 10,000 hours to become an expert at how to navigate through life. And a lot of it too is learning self-mastery skills. I teach self-mastery, and it's about being a master over your thoughts, your actions, your words, and really not reacting, having a non-reactive state of being. Because once we react, if you notice, when we lash out or react to something, we have fear, and we react, and then suddenly chaos starts occurring. So especially now, things are manifesting a lot faster into our reality to teach us. And so just slip into a non-reactive state, and you can learn to respond. And I was guided to share that with you. I don't know why, but some of you needed to hear that. And I was meditating on it last night, and that's what came to me as well for today's reading. And you are in an awakening. You're waking up to who you are, who you truly are, and you are a divine spark of God, the Most High. And so don't let anyone take your power away from you. Take action on your goals. That is the first step to making them come to fruition. And Spirit is giving you so much strength. You have really earned your strength to survive through the challenges that you faced in life. And it wasn't easy. So also, I wanted to mention, that was the thing I forgot earlier. Your time and your energy and your peace are your highest currencies. They're actually priceless. So be wise about who you give your time and energy and your peace to. And I have you coming into abundance. So whatever it is that you've been thinking about doing, just know that there is abundance on the other side of it. Adventure just came out. Spirit is saying, come out and play with me. The thing about Earth is that it's like a playground, and we're all like little children just running around, playing, learning, and having fun. And there's temptations in life. And so we've had to go through them to learn about them. And that's why we have those experiences. But let your inner child out to play and co-create with Source is what I'm hearing. And tap into that inner wisdom. You have all the wisdom that lies in the universe. It's all within you. And so tap into your inner wisdom and let it lead and guide you. And also connect with your higher self, I'm hearing. When you connect with your higher self and fully integrate your higher self and anchor it into this new timeline, you will connect with your inner wisdom and the wisdom of Source. Whoops. Okay, kitty. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little crazy with the cards here, right? All right, let's see what's next. Oh, just be. We think we come here in this life to do. We always have to be doing. But Spirit is saying you've done enough. Take time to just be. Sit in stillness, sit in presence, tap into your inner self. What do you want to create? What do you want to accomplish? Write down your goals. Write down your wish list of what you'd like to manifest into your reality, because when you put it in writing, the universe responds. And take time out for celebration. You have just went through some major transformations in your life, and it's time to celebrate the new you, the one that doesn't fall for anything but stands for something, and stands for what is important to you. Break free. Break free from the chains of life by fully investing in yourself, by choosing yourself through forgiveness of yourself and others, and break those chains. We all come here and we get wrapped up in chains that have to be broken, and we don't even realize that we are the ones that hold the key inside of us. And so, if something's got you in bondage, break free. You're strong enough, you're brave enough, and you are capable enough to break free and live your purpose. Live your life purposefully. Sorry. And Spirit is offering you guidance on how you can live your life purpose. So whatever is calling to you, I feel like something has been calling to some of you for quite some time, but you have fears wrapped around it. Accept yourself. It's through acceptance that we can fully transform things. Through acceptance, that's exactly what transforms and alchemizes, our fears and worries and doubts into something greater. And tap into your inner power. You have so much power inside of you. Like I said, you are a divine spark of Source. And your frequency, your natural frequency, is of love. And love and gratitude are the highest frequencies that we can be in, and the highest vibrations we can be in. So radiate your love out to the world, Life's been tough and it keeps us from showing love to ourselves and others sometimes. But Spirit wants you to radiate love and gratitude so you can be in your highest vibration and frequency and you can experience the magic of life. And I'm going to get one more of these. And new growth opportunities are coming in for you. Will you be brave and courageous enough to grab a hold? That's what Spirit wants to know. And let's see what else. I'm going to get some tarot. Whoa, Ace of Pentacles. New opportunities coming in, abundance, prosperity, security, and stability all coming in for you. New opportunities, abundance, prosperity, security, and stability. I had to say that again because I want you to hear it in case you missed that. That's the energy you're in. The Ace of Pentacles. New beginnings in finances, in work, new opportunities coming in. You have recently went through a major transformation. You have the Death card with transformation, endings, change, transition, and release. It is a number 4. It's all about structure, foundations, and stability. That's what you're building. And I have you in the 3 of Wands energy, looking ahead with confidence, growth, and foresight coming in. And 3s are all about growth, relationships, and initial success. And I have you in hermit mode, self-reflection, introspection, and solitude. And boy, aren't you enjoying that solitude. I know who you are. I know who I'm speaking to. I'm speaking to the empath like me that isolated from the world because it became too heavy and we cared too much. And we couldn't let those toxic relationships go, because we thought we had to save the world. But we're all here to save ourselves. And until we save ourselves, we can't truly save anyone else. Until we heal ourselves, we can't truly heal anyone else. We have to put those 10,000 hours in to become a healer or have self mastery or to be a spiritual teacher, whatever God is calling you to do. You have to put the time and the work in, and your work is complete. And 9s are all about fruition, completion, and fulfillment. Your work is complete. You can come out of hermit mode now. And I have you in the Knight of Pentacles. You are very practical, reliable, slow, steady, committed, patient, and conservative. And let's see what else wants to come out. I'm going to get some from the other tarot deck just to see. All right, here we are. Yay. Please show me, Spirit, what other messages pertain to this reading. And I show you in the 2 of Wands. Wands are all about what we're doing. And look at that. You have the whole world in your hands. That's because Source lives within you. And Source wants to co-create with you. And Source wants to experience things through you. And so what is it? That Source is wanting to experience through you. Maybe you do a guided meditation or a meditation on that and just see what Source wants to co-create with you. Ask Source, or do some journaling. What do you want to co-create? What do you want to experience through me? And tap into Source, the Source within you. And let's see. All right, I have you in the 4 of Swords. You have come to a point where you're very exhausted. You feel like you need rest. And Spirit is saying, take time. Take time to rest from your thoughts. Swords are all about our thoughts, overthinking things. It is a number 4, again, about structure, foundation, and stability and planning. And so take time out to rest. It's through rest that our creative inspiration comes to us and divinely guided ideas on how to move forward. And so take the time to rest And I have you in the Queen of Pentacles energy. You are really going to be financially set through whatever it is that you want to share with the world, through sharing your gifts. And let's see what else. Whoops. All right. I'm going to get a couple of oracle messages for you. And this is going to be a long message, so a lot longer than my normal. But Spirit guided me to speak on those things, so I had to share them with you. You were never meant to bloom in someone else's season. You are now the main character in your own life story. You're not letting other people take precedence over yourself just because you're an empath and you care and you've always stepped aside just to keep the peace. You know what I mean? Am I making sense? Is this hitting home with you? If it is, please like, comment, subscribe, do whatever it is that you feel guided to do. If I'm reaching your truth, if I'm speaking your truth. And the answer is already inside you. The universe simply echoes it back to you. And let's see what else. New deck. Can I get some oracle messages specific for this collective that's watching this today? Please show me, Spirit. Thank you. Invite help. Invite the divine to pursue you. Seriously, just say, I'm finally ready, God, pursue me. And look at it. It looks like they're experiencing so much freedom. They're open to receiving. They've got their hands up in the air. They're empty and they're waiting to receive. Invite help. We all have free will. And so our angels and guides cannot assist us unless we ask for the help. And right action. Aparigraha literally means let everything that wants to go, go, and everything that wants to come, come. So see, that goes right along with this. They're letting go, and everything that wants to go can go. They are free, and everything that wants to come in can be received because they've just emptied themselves of everything that was not meant for them. Okay, I just had 3 come out in my hand when I tried to pull one, so I'm going to read them all. Your path. Dear Lord, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions. And faith. Miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I can imagine. It all starts with love. And true offering. True offering takes what can be an unbearable cross and returns it to love. That's through letting go. And let's see. I'm going with an angel number for you to close out the reading. Thank you so much for your presence. It means everything to me. You are the reason I'm showing up to deliver this message. It's not for me, it's for you. All right. Transformation. 555. Angel number 555. Look that up on Google. It says release old habits, embrace new opportunities for growth, and trust in the universe's plan for you. You have completed your transformation. You are no longer a caterpillar, but a butterfly. And now it's time for you to learn how to fly. I hope you enjoyed this message. Have a great day.